Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hey, this is a good topic. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, fine. So, welcome to AFD TV. I'm your host, Athada Samudrala, and here with me is Dr. Sam and Sailesh, here to talk about the 10 signs of ADHD.
The first sign of ADHD is a lack of focus. This means that you can be easily distracted and find it hard to listen to others in a conversation and overlook details and not completing tasks or projects.
So the first one would be hyperfocus. While people with ADHD are often easily distractible, the flip side of the coin is called hyperfocus. A person with ADHD can be so engrossed in something that we can ignore anything else around them. This kind of focus may be easier to lose track of time, ignore those around you. It's why we didn't even realize we were on TV, right?
Yeah, and the other sign is disorganization. I mean, life can be chaotic for everyone at times. For someone with ADHD, this is on a regular basis. It can make it difficult to keep everything in the right place. And a person with ADHD may struggle with these organization skills like time management, prioritization, tracking skills, and so on.
What's the next one?
Forgetfulness. Wait, what was it?
Forgetfulness.
Oh, yeah, it's a human's ability to forget things occasionally. But for someone with ADHD, forgetfulness is an everyday part of life. This routinely forgetting things where you put something or important dates.
Oh, I know the next one. It's impulsivity. It's prevalent for people with ADHD. Common signs including interrupting conversations, being socially impolite, rushing through tasks, and commonly impulse buying, even if he or she can afford the item purchased.
Hey! Hi!
Okay, got it. Okay.
And another sign could be a lack of motivation. While you might be doing everything at once, people may also seem unmotivated. This is a probably common seen in children with ADHD who often can't focus on schoolwork. It can also happen with adults. Coupled with procrastination and poor organization skills, it can be difficult for an adult with ADHD to finish a project because they cannot focus for long periods of time and are not motivated.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like running.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people may not enjoy running or think about running, but they have to convince themselves that they enjoy running.
Yeah.
And then once they do start running, they'll start feeling well.
Yeah, music also helps with that to keep you motivated.
For running, yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
especially.
I don't think it's hard for me to run without music.
Same here.
Yeah.
Do I look okay?
You look great.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Well, the next one is poor self-image. This somewhat ties with the lack of motivation. Adults with ADHD are often hypercritical of themselves. This can lead to poor self-image. This is due to, in part, of their inability to concentrate and other systems that may cause problems in school, work, or relationships. They may view these difficulties as personal failures or underachievement, which can cause them to see themselves in a negative light.
Yeah, and that's a that's what I call a race to the bottom, because if you feel like you're not getting work done, then you have a poor self-image of yourself, which makes it harder to get your work done, which can lead to the next one, which is anxiety. As an adult with ADD, you may feel like your motor can't shut off. Your yearning to keep moving and doing things can lead to frustration when you can't do something immediately. This leads to restlessness, which can lead to frustration and anxiety. Anxiety is very common. When we do our ADD testing, we test for both ADD, anxiety, and depression, because they all three kind of go hand in hand. And and obviously anxiety and depression can cause attention issues as well too.
And that leads to our next point, which is emotional problems. Life with ADD can seem chaotic, as though your emotions are constantly as an up and down journey. You can easily become bored and go with looking for excitement on a whim. Small frustrations can be intolerable or bring on depression and mood swings. Untreated emotional problems can lead to polarizing effects, which can add to complications to personal and professional relationships.
So health problems, again, include impulsivity, lack of motivation, emotional problems, disorganization, leads to ADD, to patients to neglect their health. This can be seen through poor eating, neglecting exercise, forgetting important medication. So basically things that may be helping, you actually can do things that end up hurting you. So to combat these symptoms, it's important to basically start from the ground up, manage stress, food intake, and sleep. we have to start with getting organized, stick with plans, and finish tasks.
It's really important.
There's a famous French philosopher who says there's been many horrible things, many tragedies in my life, none of which actually happened. So however bad and things seem, you just it's very much being attention, weight, backlog with tasks. It's kind of like weight. You got this extra weight on you, and then people may end up doing things that worsen their weight instead of helping their weight. But you've got to start somewhere. And what we find with weight or even ADD, it's 6 months. The first 3 to 4 weeks, say if somebody is 50 pounds overweight, they won't lose 50 pounds in 4 weeks, and you don't really want to. But say if you've lost a good 8-9 pounds, you're going in the right direction. And at 6 months, it's a new you. So everyone's different. Writing lists down. Trying to be as paperless as possible. I try to keep my lists on my phone. That way, paper has a way of getting us disorganized.
Yes.
But if we can stay paperless, even if we have papers, we take pictures with our phone, put it away, and get rid of the paper.
Yeah, especially in schools, when you instead of taking notes, you could take a picture of the board, and it keeps it more organized, and that really helps. I do that a lot.
Anything you do?
I regularly stay in tune with my body and how I'm doing in school. Monitoring yourself is one of the most important things you can do.
And sometimes in school, it's you have day work and night work, which is tough because you have to be focused all the time. Whereas in the working world, a lot of times we don't have to study, so in the evening we can wind down a little bit. But the flip side with the school world is you are being monitored, at least with your grades. Generally, if you have better attention, you'll have better grades. But if in the work world, how do you know how you're doing?
That's true.
That's where the challenge comes in. And so when you do study, you try to study without music so you can focus.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Try to do that.
Try to do that, Sathata?
Try. There's a very big emphasis on try.
I know. But studies have shown over and over again that music would be for something like running, getting ready in the morning, driving in your car, something like that, a little bit of music in the background. But, but for something that's active where we're trying to retain as much information, just like why we don't listen to music while we're in class.
That's true.
So, yeah. Okay, well, take it away.
Thank you for watching AFD TV. See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
AFD TV is designed to provide an educational discussion about current medical topics. For a personalized medical opinion, please consult your primary care physician or visit one of America's family doctors' clinics today.